Banker's hours is an idiomatic expression that refers to a limited or short working schedule, typically associated with banks or other financial institutions. The phrase implies that these institutions have relatively brief operating hours, often with early closing times, which can be inconvenient for customers who may need their services outside of these restricted hours. Historically, banks and financial institutions operated during specific hours that were considered convenient for their employees rather than their customers. This practice dates back to the 19th and early 20th centuries when banks adhered to a rigid schedule. They would typically open around 10 a.m. and close around 3 p.m., with a break for lunch, which made it difficult for many people to conduct their banking affairs, especially if they had regular working hours themselves. Over time, as the world has become more interconnected and service-oriented, many banks have extended their operating hours to better serve their customers. In many countries, banks now offer more flexible schedules, including extended hours into the evening and weekend banking services, to accommodate the diverse needs of their clientele. However, despite these changes, the term banker's hours continues to be used colloquially to describe any situation or business with limited or inconvenient operating hours. It can be applied to various contexts beyond banking, such as government offices, small businesses, or service providers that maintain short and inflexible schedules. While the term may carry a negative connotation, it is essential to recognize that some businesses or institutions may have legitimate reasons for maintaining limited hours. It could be due to staffing constraints, cost considerations, or the nature of their services. Nevertheless, in today's fast-paced and interconnected world, convenience and accessibility have become essential factors for many consumers, making the concept of banker's hours less acceptable in certain industries. In conclusion, banker's hours is an idiomatic expression that originated from the limited operating hours of banks in the past. It implies a short and inflexible working schedule, which can be inconvenient for customers seeking services outside those hours. While the phrase is still used, many banks and businesses have adapted to modern demands by extending their operating hours to better meet the needs of their clientele. Despite its historical roots, the term has evolved to describe any business or institution with restricted hours, highlighting the importance of accessibility and convenience in today's society.